I hope you guys are ready. We have another little mini haul. Stay tuned. Hello everyone and welcome. If you're new to my channel, my name is Caleb and on here you're going to find a lot of fun things like luxury shopping, reveals, reviews, unboxings, luxury travel, daily vlogs, pretty much anything that has to do with life and style. That's right, you're gonna find it right here. So before we go any further, you guys know the drill. Subscribe, thumbs up, say hi in the comments, find me on Instagram, caleb.snell.designer. It's a whole thing. We do it every Wednesday and Sunday morning at 10 a.m. Central Time. As promised, I have a little mini haul for you guys. I don't like doing back-to-back unboxings. However, I did some shopping over the last week and this is just kind of an easy thing to film, edit, produce, and put out. So that's what we're doing. It is almost 11 p.m. on Monday night. My vacation is now coming to an end, my little staycation. I have to go back to work tomorrow and I need more vacation. This past week, as promised, I did a little bit of shopping, if you will. So let's dive in. And where do we want to start? Let's start out at Gucci. The Gucci outlet to be precise. So one of the days this past week, Zane and I went to the Gucci outlet, which is literally like a 20-minute drive. Yes, super dangerous. And I picked up some jewelry. One of these pieces you guys have already seen, but one you haven't quite yet. So I'm gonna show them both off to you today. When I pull the one out, act surprised, be like, wow, oh my gosh, Caleb, amazing. We've never seen that before. And I'll say thank you. First and foremost, this little box. Now this box is absolutely stunning and it's one of my first pieces with like a really nice dust bag. Look at how cute that quilted dust bag is. I mean, I might just like leave that on my nightstand, quite honestly. Is that a vibe, Zane?
Sure.
He's not into it. Anyway, so what I got in here is a little cocktail ring. How cute is this? So it is literally just like little turquoise colored beads, a pearl with some spikes. It is a vibe, 100%. We're here for it. And the best part, like I know you want to know, like, Caleb, it's already amazing. How could it get any better? Well, I'm glad you asked. Again, I love that you're so curious. $79. Yes, this cocktail ring was only $79 at the Gucci outlet. Funny story, I stopped into Saks South 5th today. We had to stop at the BMW dealership, work on some paperwork and all that. And they had one of the rings from this collection in their case on sale for $596 still. I'm like, that is absolutely insane, y'all. Just go down the street, go to the Gucci outlet and get you some discount jewelry. I promise, it's amazing. And the real piece. So I'm just gonna leave it on. So this piece you all already saw in I think my thrift haul. I wore it for that. And it is just too spectacular not to give a proper unboxing. So as you know, at the Gucci outlet, when you buy jewelry, you just kind of get like whatever boxes and dust bags they have laying around, which I'm thankful for because it helps kind of storing them in my jewelry drawer. Anyway, oh my God, this piece is phenomenal. Sorry, Zane, you're gonna kill me in editing. I already know this. Oh my God. Anyway. It is the clip-on earring. I think this is from, and I have all the jewelry almost from this collection. I want to say the 2018 Cruise collection or 2020 Resort. One or the other. I'll pop down the correct answer down below. I know I should know this. It is absolutely stunning. So you have the lion like knocker with the glass cross at the bottom and oh my God, it already hurts. It's a vibe. 100%. Now, is this something that I would recommend purchasing to like actually wear out long term? No. As you can tell, it's very heavy. It's pretty uncomfortable, but I think it was only $165. And I mean, you can't walk away from that, especially when you have all the matching brooches from the runway collection. So it's gonna be a vibe when I wear them all en masse. And I mean, hello. So that is my Gucci outlet haul. Next, let's check out some Louis Vuitton. Okay, so next up, a little LV. So we popped into the LV at the Oakbrook Center, I think like Thursday or Friday. It's not important, it's not part of the story. Anyway, we popped in and there were a few pieces I wanted to check out and hopefully get. Zane has been eyeing the like green and blue XS Keepall for the longest time. So I was like, hey, you know, probably not, but I'm like, do you happen to have this in stock? Of course they didn't. We should have bought it when we saw it. And then I wanted the business card holder that was also out of stock. I wanted a fragrance that was also out of stock, but Zane got some stuff. Kind of, technically. Anyway, so when you go in, you get the obligatory samples of colognes. I think we have Imagination, California Dream, and Cactus Garden. I think Cactus Garden was the fragrance we wanted. And I also wanted the rose one, which they did not have, which was kind of a bummer. However, they had this one. So the one that we got is in this smaller bag. So let me open this up. This is quite an unboxing, you guys. Now, like I said, I hate doing unboxings back to back, but I mean, I bought some cute stuff and I wanted to get it out there before it was like old news. So here we go. So the one that Zane picked up was the Afternoon Swim. So we've had this one as a sample many times and it is so good. I really like this one. It's fresh, it's summery, it's just that like perfect, like lazy afternoon kind of fragrance. And I love the shade of blue that the bottle comes in. Of course, he had his initials done. They did them in silver this time. Typically, we get our fragrances done with the gold, but the SA, she thought silver looked better with the blue and the white on top, and I kind of agree it is a vibe. And yeah, Afternoon Swim. If you haven't yet, stop by your local LV and ask for a few samples because I promise you these fragrances completely worth their cost. And the nice thing too is, yes, you're paying a bit of a premium up front. However, they are completely refillable and the refills are actually cost about as much as like your standard department store fragrance. So yes, a bit of an upfront investment, but long term, it's trust me, it's worth it. And what I love most too about their fragrances, it's kind of like they plan them all to almost be layerable with one another. I mean, yeah, there's some instances that don't really work, but 90% of the time you can layer them up and create a completely new scent, and it lasts all day, guys. Like I'll take my clothes off at the end of the day and still smell it on there. It's amazing. That is what we picked up at Louis Vuitton. Next up, let me share a little bit of Casablanca disappointment with you. Casablanca. So Saks Fifth Avenue was having a sale, and I know everyone's talking about the Nordstrom sale. I was over here looking at Saks Fifth Avenue. It's a complete mess. Anyway, they had a lot of Casablanca menswear and women's wear discounted. So I thought, oh my gosh, let's manifest, right? Because we're manifesting the Bulgari Casablanca mosaic top handle. I mean, is that not the most stunning bag and belongs in my collection, of course? So I thought, Caleb, before, let's count it already coming because I feel it. I feel like I'm going to get this bag, knock on marble. So we need some clothes to go with it, right? So I thought, okay, Casablanca's on sale. Let's order a sweater and some like matching socks and it'll be a vibe. And it's just like putting out in the universe, positive energy. Like we're going to get this bag because we are going to get this bag. However, I really hope that this is not a sign because we're already off to a bad start. Silly me. Thinking like, oh, I'll just order an extra large. That'll fit and be kind of baggy. Like I kind of like, loose clothing. No. An extra large is kind of like an American, like small large medium. Like it is not very big. Here is the sweater in question. This was on sale. It was originally like $560, like marked down to like I think it was like $183 after tax. I know because I had to Venmo Zane a payment request because he's taking the sweater because it doesn't fit me. So you're welcome, Zane. I picked out a beautiful Casablanca sweater for you. Again, we're still manifesting that bag into my existence. I will get that mosaic top handle. So that is my Casablanca experience. Oh, and I'm glad you asked. No, the socks haven't arrived yet. I have matching socks for this. So that was my Casablanca experience. The very first one, yes, was a bit of a letdown, but now I know I need to go to the gym so I can buy some more beautiful clothing. Next up, let's dive into some Burberry. I kind of made a mistake with this one. Burberry. So the same day that we stopped at the Louis Vuitton at Oakbrook, we stopped at Burberry next door. It was like the most perfect day. I think it was Saturday, quite honestly. It was Saturday. And there wasn't a single line in sight. Like we walked right into Gucci, we walked right into Burberry, walked right into Louis Vuitton. Like that doesn't happen at that mall very often. It was a beautiful day, gorgeous weather, and I picked up a little something. Now we were helped by a very nice gentleman. He kind of like got my style and vibe to a T, and then even gave us like the most amazing recommendation for lunch, which we went to right afterwards. Had an amazing time. Like I will go back. Like when it comes to Burberry, I've purchased a lot in department stores. I've purchased a lot at the outlet, but I've never bought something from the actual boutique. And quite frankly, the experience was a vibe. 100%. They brought out drinks for us. Didn't have any trouble like getting this out of the case, that out of the case, this off the shelf. Like very friendly, amazing customer service. So I will definitely be back. And I'm kind of living for the pistachio colored packaging in a way. It's kind of a vibe. I bought a leather good. I mean, it's already, you already figured that out. And what I got was the Lola mini wallet in pistachio. Normally I'm not into the TB logo, the Thomas Burberry monogram, because it kind of reads a little Tory Burch, not gonna lie. No shade to my Tory Burch fans, but not a Tory Burch fan myself. and it's okay. We all have our own personal taste. But for some reason, I was really smitten with this wallet. Could have been the good customer service, who knows? And it has gold hardware. It's pretty much like a zippy coin purse, just your typical, small zippered wallet. So it came in like 3 or 4 colors. There's a black one, a rose one, and I went for the pistachio. Couple reasons. I don't really have anything this color in my collection. And I thought to myself, like, that's gonna look really fire with my green Burberry clutch from the 2012 runway collection. As you know, I have the black fox, which, I mean, hello, gorgeous vibe. I thought I had the green one. I didn't realize I had the brown. How sad is that, you guys? I literally just unboxed this a few weeks ago. I'm like, oh yeah, I have the jewel green one. That's gonna look so good together. I mean, like, it still does, but it's brown. I mean, still a vibe. It's gorgeous. It's Burberry. It's everything. But you guys, don't buy a $600 wallet for a bag you don't even have yet, is what I'm trying to get at. That was kind of a fumble on my part, not gonna lie. You've all been waiting for it. You can see the sticker. I know you're dying for it. So let's do a little sticker ASMR, all right? All right, so here is my new Burberry Lola wallet. Now, first and foremost, let's get that sticker off. Ooh, you're welcome. It's a vibe. I love the gold hardware. The stitching is there to kind of mimic the check, the tartan check that Burberry is known for. The back is just kind of plain, aside from the stitching, of course. The zipper pull is kind of cool. A little bit industrial, just says Burberry on there. And it opens up to a fairly roomy compartment here in the center. You'll have 3 card slots on each side, card slot here in the middle, and then here is all the paperwork for the wallet. Burberry, made in Italy. Now, quite frankly, this leather is really nice. Like I said, I've never been a fan of that TB logo, but I mean, I'm kind of over that now, and I might be interested in getting one of those Lola bags, the crossbodies. They're kind of a vibe. Anyway, that is my new Burberry wallet. All right, guys, we have made it to the end. That was a roller coaster. We went through LV, we saw some Burberry, we saw some failed Casablanca, we manifested a Casablanca bag, we bought a fairly expensive wallet for a bag I don't own yet. I mean, I will because I'm gonna collect them all. But that was a roller coaster. Like, talk about, I mean, highs and lows, and we stuck through it together. We got to the end. Thank you, Zane, for putting in chapters. And yeah, that was an experience. You're welcome. Thank you for coming by. Happy Wednesday. Anyway, you guys, as always, thank you so much for stopping by. Again, check me out over on Instagram, caleb.snell.designer. Hit the bell icon below. New content every Wednesday morning, Sunday morning, 10 a.m. Central Time. And until Sunday, I hope you guys have a great week. All right, guys. Bye-bye.